Hi guys, welcome to part 4. Part 4 of this interesting experience. Go for this one. Volunteer Italian Arditi. Arditi is Italian Arditi, a shock trooper unit battling amongst the Italian Alps.
Everyone was affected by the war.
Hello,
Every corner
Stealth.
of the world was touched.
How are you today, Stealth?
The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we
Hey, Block. Welcome, Block. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. How's your girlfriend, Stealth? How's your road trip going, Block?
You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war
Wow.
for Italy. The Arditi.
Met a few relatives I've never seen before. So good. Oh, oh, wow, that sounds cool. Bye, Block. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Stealth, how's things going with your girlfriend? Relatives you never met before. Wow, LMG, I like it. I like it.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worry for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Friendly. Oops. Well, that reload is so quick. Hey, Spider-Man.
All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins webs any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes Spider-Man. Welcome, Spider-Man. Have I got to actually be in this church? Right, they're all coming in now.
fermiamoci! Stiamogli addosso!
Andiamo! Meglio scappare! Aiutatemi! Mangio il mio piombo, bastardo! Soldato! C'è un soldato nemico! Là! Zero fermi! Conquistiamo la chiesa! Ho tutti accoppati! Avanziamo! Forza!
I need ammo, guys. I'm out of ammo.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Mateo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
I need ammo. Need ammo. Big gun, yes, very big gun. I don't want to lose it. It's a pretty cool big gun. Just don't want to lose it. There must be ammo here. There's got to be. Oh well, looks like we're going to have to change guns. It's a crying shame, man, because this gun is pretty awesome. Wait, why have I got no frags? I need some frags. I need something. I don't want the charge. Don't really know how to use that. I'll take that though. Can I take that? Won't let me pick that up. I'll take that. I'll take that. Won't let me pick that up. Okay, never mind. Let's go, guys. Let's move out. Oh. Bit late.
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
If we can go around this side now, I think we're taking out a few guns around this side. Maybe we can get in here and flank them. Crap. This gun feels so weak compared to what I just had. That gun I just had was just so strong. That's it, I'm done. I got no weapons. Got nothing. What have I got? What's this? Guns. Oh, I need a gun. Retreat. Get a gun from up there. This gun looks quite cool. I totally run out of ammo then. Totally. Hey Vault Boy, welcome buddy. Welcome. got nothing. I've got nothing. Got no ammo, man. Times are hard. I really need a gun that... I need to pick up a gun they've got ammo for. What is that? Well, this gun packs a punch, doesn't it? What we got in here? We've got some frags, that will help. Let's get up. Let's get up the hill. Oh crap. Time for fisticuffs, yeah. Hey, Bandido. Hello, welcome back. Long time no see. Go with this.
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Das glaube ich jetzt nicht.
Do you have a flamethrower? No, I don't have a flamethrower, no. Should I get that? I haven't used that gun yet. I'll blow this place up. There we go.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me.
Sweet.
But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
Let's go. This gun's good because I always pick up ammo for it. I think we go to higher ground. Right, such a beast in this outfit. Nothing can stop me.
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Abbiamo finito, andiamo! È ancora finita! Attenzione!
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit belonging, so I do the only thing I can.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Come on, come on, come on. This is very cool, guys, very cool. Oh. Did you know we fought Italians that had French Foreign Legion guys fighting next to them in World War II? Oh, right. I hated this part. Yeah, this part is tricky. I think basically I have to get them all before they reach me, otherwise if one reaches me, I think I'm pretty much finished. Especially that last section that I was on.
We had no reinforcements.
Like this section, I think literally if one of them reaches me, I'm dead.
And I would have lost Matteo.
Or maybe it's the next section. Crap. See, that almost killed me.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Come on. I can't let one of them got through last time because I had to reload. Like that. It's the reload, man. It gets me every time. Can't let him past. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Super intense. It's just hard when you can't. Yeah, it is. I think because it's on hard mode as well, man. I think I literally have to get them all. I just have to remember where they come from. Once I get where they come from. How did he get away, man? It's really bad.
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Oh, do you know what, guys? I think I have to get the fighters as well. I think the fighters are causing me problems. Come on, reload. Right, I'm dead. Yeah. Maybe I have to get the fighters as well. Or maybe maybe if I reload before that section. Maybe I just need to
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron.
Maybe I'm just not timing the reloads. Let's reload.
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Come on. Come on, give me a bullet. I thought I did it. I thought I did it then. That was better. I still like Battlefield 4 just for multiplayer. Maybe you will try this in multiplayer of the campaign. Yeah, maybe.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo.
Ah, I missed one on the right of me. Please don't kill me. I dropped some bombs on me there.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Wow. This is not easy. look at
enemy
these.
bomber squadron.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's one up there. 4.
We had no
1,
reinforcements.
2, 3, 4.
If those men were killed, our advance
But now
would
they're
be
coming from
completely
this side, I'm sure of it.
and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
This is better. Oh man. So that section, I need to stay facing the same way on that bit. I turned around thinking more will come behind me, but they don't. They just continue coming from that.
It was me against
Okay,
an entire
I'm learning
enemy
it.
bomber squadron.
I'm learning it. This isn't very good. Where's the other one?
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right now, let's get on these.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
1, 2. Ah. When you run out of bullets, yeah. When it goes all the way down, that's when you're screwed. I used too much. I think I would have done it then as well. I'm sussing it out, but I ran out of bullets because I overheated the gun.
Me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Ah, I'm in trouble. I did that a bit too late. I'm gonna have to wait. These are the two that killed me before. Now I don't know where they come from. Oh, there's one here. I bet you there's some behind me. If there's some behind me, I'm dead. Okay. It's not that bad when you learn it and you don't overheat your gun. You just need to learn what way they're coming from.
Were you still safe?
Otherwise they
behind
get
your
you.
armor?
Of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
Oh, nasty. It's a fun story, but it's not very realistic, is it? But it is fun. Were you saved by your armor? Nothing could dent it.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell.
I really liked, did you guys play the Battlefield 3 campaign? I really enjoyed that one as well.
Us. They buried themselves.
Oh God, Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
It's an interesting looking gun.
I had to find Mateo. He could have been anywhere.
Okay, let's go.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. I ain't got my armor on anymore. I'm not. I've got to remember how many shots I can take. It's a lot weaker now, isn't it? I keep thinking the screen will go more red to let me know, but
I had to find
I'm
Mateo.
sure.
He could have been anywhere.
Mateo! Gotta keep an eye on that bottom right hand side. Oh, my health is so low already. Oh yeah, Bandito, I agree, man. Definitely. Definitely. They do, they just trying to teach you the game, aren't they, in this, I think.
I started with the first thing that came through.
Just to help you for multiplayer.
There were allies pinned inside lodges.
I needed to save them.
But what's good about it is you don't have to always go their way. What I like is you can kind of do it however you want.
I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere. I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
So hard to see, man. It's just so misty. You can see him now, but he's miles away. Yeah, it's rapid, isn't it? Visible wall. Oh no.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
You can mark. Oh yeah, I need to mark, don't I? That's a good point. I think my frag blew out the van now. I was quite happy about that. Alright, we're right here.
We could hear them before we
I
saw
still
them.
got all those.
Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
Let's get this
But you
gun.
didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Hello, Eric, by the way. The recoil on this gun is immense. Our guys. Yeah. Oh, this is a better gun. This gun feels so much more powerful. Right.
Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Servono rinforzi! Spariamo a corpo sicuro!
My men coming with me. I'm gonna stick with my men for once. Let's stick with the troops.
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
I don't fancy running that way. It's kind of crazy to me. That guy. Fancy going to this one. Fancy my chances a bit more over here.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts.
Have you heard of Metal Storm? It uses one or multiple barrels or tubes in a box for different calibers or projectiles, and they are right. Oh. No, I haven't heard of that. Oh crap. Crap.
ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the
No,
back.
underground
Not
tunnels.
through the front.
Underground
I no
tunnels.
longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Where are the underground tunnels? Can't I hit this guy? Holy crap. Mechanics are more reliable on electronics. I have my respect for World War One, World War Two soldiers. They had electric.
There were
No
two ways
electric.
into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front.
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Sono degli alleati in quella casupola.
What? He's right there. How did he get behind me? Are you kidding me? That guy get behind me like that? Oh, you're kidding. All the way back here. Okay. Oh no, it's not actually. Am I out? I think I'm out. I wanted to do that again. What are we doing now? Well, that guy was armored up to the max. Yeah, I didn't mean to, Eric. I don't even know how it happened. Didn't mean to. All my buttons are different, and I think I pushed the wrong one. Getting tense. Oh crap. Shotgun's rubbish in this game, I've realised.
Matteo wasn't there.
Matteo! Where art thou, Matteo?
I still think about that field. Every day. Stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
Matteo.
No! No!
Oh, sad.
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things?
Oh, sad, isn't it?
Buon compleanno, Matteo.
Never really liked art, didn't you? I quite enjoyed it, actually. I enjoyed the part where I was shooting down the planes, and I really enjoyed the part when I was in the metal suit. I quite enjoyed it. I've enjoyed them all. I love the flying one the best. I love flying the planes. The planes are really cool to fly. Like the dogfights are just awesome. I can't wait till the next Battlefield where we're going to have all the Spitfires and that, man. The dogfights in that game are just going to be amazing. With the Spitfires and, oh man, I can't wait. It's going to be kind of like this, but better. Like this, but the planes are going to be... planes are going to be a bit more manoeuvrable. Have decent machine guns on them. But these planes are cool though. I actually like this because some of the planes are really unusual. Like that plane, the German plane had 3 wings. That's quite unusual. I used to be so into planes when I was a kid. I used to have like, my wallpaper used to be covered in planes. Like military planes. And my quilt, I had a quilt cover and a pillowcase and it was covered with planes as well. And the names of the planes. Everything in my bedroom was covered in planes. If you thought it was the worst, how do I get onto the last one? How do I get onto story number 5? Oh, there we go. That was
In
weird.
Arabia,
It wasn't going
an
there.
insurgency war was raging years before I got to France. Tribes of Bedouins had united to fight a war that was very different from the one we fought in the trenches. Using small mobile units, they challenged the might of an empire, and they were rallied around the ideas of a single, influential warrior. Ideas of freedom and change.
I did that one first, Stealth. The runner, I did that one first, buddy. There's a really good film about a guy, American guy, that it's a really old film. I don't know, you might have seen it, but he got sent to World War. He enlisted actually, and went into World War One, and he got posted here. And it's about the fighting that went on here. It was a total different ball game over here. Totally different. Bandido, is that the name of the movie? Combat in the Meso?
A vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil, the lifeblood of our new mechanical century.
This is your favourite one,
For more
Cor.
than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia.
Well, that is actually a movie. Lawrence of Arabia is a film.
You rely on good planning. But
So maybe you should check that out, Eric. Lawrence of Arabia.
and luck was with us when we
If
learned
you like
that
this
this
story.
derailed Ottoman
Because maybe
train
this is
carrying
based
a
on him.
most interesting piece of cargo. A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements. When your enemy has better weapons and better equipment than you, steal from your enemy.
This is like Metal Gear Solid.
A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen. The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
Right, we're going in Metal Gear style, guys. We're going in Metal Gear style. We're going to do it. This is going to be all knife. All stealth, all knife. 100%. No gun. No guns will be fired. So bunched up, man. This guy out here, I need to take care of him, don't I? You see this dude? Yeah, he needs to be taken care of. Sure.
There's a world of difference between seeing something and having it in your own two hands.
You never stealthed in it? Yes, I did. Mate, there was missions, certain missions you had to stealth in. In the second part of the campaign, there was missions you had to do with no gun. There was some missions I had to do without ever being alerted once. That I did. Certain missions to get the certain awards, you had to do it without getting spotted once. And there was one in the desert where, yeah, there was quite a few actually. I did loads of stealth, mate. Did you watch? I did loads of stealth on Metal Gear. Loads. I did more stealth than shooting. No, in Metal Gear there's missions you have to stealth. You have to do certain missions. And there's missions where you do them and you don't even get given a gun. So he must have found a dead body, man. Oh, man. Do you think he found a body? Because that guy way over there started shouting. Okay, let's go again. Sure there's guys here that I haven't.
A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements. A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen.
Yeah, when you go back and you redo missions, there were certain missions in Metal Gear you had to go back and you had to redo them, but to redo them you had to do them without being spotted once. You couldn't get spotted at all. So those missions you have to stealth. If you see part 2 of the stream, I did quite a load of them. Like there's a load of missions you have to go back and redo. But you have to do them under certain circumstances, you know. And one of the circumstances is you can't get spotted, and they don't give you a gun.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs.
I could just get on that and just flip and tear them all apart. Thinking about getting all the Metal Gear Solid patches like Foxhound, Diamond Dogs. That sounds cool. Tell you what, man, whoever did put sides on this train, I'm gonna sack them. Train seat right, it's alright, it's all good. Just gonna have to it's still only getting done with a knife. That was a building error. That guy spotted me in that. There's only 4 left. I'm going for this. How do you even know I'm there, mate? You know I'm here. Okay, now you know. It makes me laugh, man. Like, how did he know? How did he know? You see him turn around. It's like when they're in alert status, they can see through walls. Now he doesn't know where I am. Oh, he still does. He still does. He still does. He just spotted me again, man. How'd you do it, mate? How do you do it? That even work? Here we go. That was beyond the yonder, that one, wasn't it? Is he going to go all the way out there? Yeah, is he? No, he's not. Holy crap. You know, I saw that symbol and I saw it said bullets and I thought that was ammo. I thought I had ammo there. Right. Rush. Oh man, there's a gun over there. That's not nice. Go down. They're sticking together quite well. Got quite a good formation. Who saw the football today, guys? Some really good football today. Japan versus Belgium was a really good game. Okay, so why is that one dude got bullets above him? Does that mean he's got like a big gun or something? They keep finding bodies. Now, is that a person? Is that a gun? That's a gun, isn't it? Get the book. The Nazi book. It's a mortar. Yeah. That's what I meant. I said gun. Oh crap.
It's over.
Yeah, I meant mortar. Because it's got this little setting like that, isn't it?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Like a typical mortar.
Actually, I was rather depending on.
But I was getting those symbols mixed up with what were people and what were actually
Well, this is very
what were actually like other
now
things.
the hunter becomes the hunted.
So tell me, what does it mean when there's bullets above their head? What does that mean, Eric?
How enchanting you are, my dear. Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon. Even now, an engine of destruction scours this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh, you animal! Zara.
Now, I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train, so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible.
Oh, okay.
To even begin to
I think it means a heavy gunner.
You would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one, you mean?
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend.
Yeah, I'd go
Of
with
course,
heavy
obtaining
gunner.
the
I
code
think
book was not
over.
enough. To destroy this
machine.
Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans had named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down.
Train.
There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full